Hello, beautiful dolls. Welcome to my dollhouse. Welcome back if you're already a subscriber. If not, and you want to be a subscriber, look down here, and there will be a button that says subscribe. Hit that, then go over and hit the bell, because that bell is what's going to inform you when I have a new video out. Gonna get back to trying to do it at least once a week. After my grandma died, I had a rough couple weeks. And I can be in a chat room or party or whatever, and it's just typing. People can't see me, so it doesn't matter if I'm all messed up. They can't even hear me because, we're typing. But anyway, 1 year ago today, it has actually been 365 days since I had the worst of the COVID. See, I went in on a Saturday, and they ran their test, and I had COVID, which I argued with the doctor for a good 20 minutes, saying I didn't have COVID. He finally just convinced me that I had it. And I looked up at him and I said, well, then can I go home? And he said, no. I started laughing at me. He said, you've COVID, you've stayed in the hospital. You can't breathe. Your oxygen level is low. I'm like, okay, I don't care, I want to go home. And he said, no, you're staying. Now, I know I can believe against doctor's orders, but I guess I was a little bit scared of the sickness. They had, my doctors and stuff had said because I have a weak immune system, that if I got COVID, I wouldn't escape it. So I had to tell Jimmy over the phone. They wouldn't let him come see me at all. He came back from the party he was working and brought my phone charger so I'd have it with me. And that was Saturday night. Sunday, they told me they were going to move me to Green Valley in Greensboro, North Carolina. And they kept saying it, and it kept not happening. So finally, late Sunday night, they moved me to Greensboro. And the doctor there saw me. And I don't remember everything. I do remember this sweet little British nursing assistant. He was hilarious. He was kind of an asshole, but he was funny. Assholes get by with a lot when they're funny. They got in a joke book. Anyway. So, midway through the night, I woke up, and I had the worst headache I've ever had in my life. It made my migraines look mild, and I had the full-on throwing up, can't see migraines. So, the doctor gave me something to help me sleep. And when he came in the next morning, he said, "Oh, you look good. I'm sending you home." And I said, "I'm not ready." He said, "Yes, you are. You're going home." And so he sent me home. I waited. Let's see, we got back here after 8 o'clock. And Jimmy had tea waiting for me. Because I kept telling him I wanted iced tea. And I couldn't drink it. I went to sleep. There's like a whole lot of me going to sleep this period. And when I woke up Tuesday, everything was hurting again. My temperature had gone back up and was actually higher. And I couldn't keep anything down, eating or drinking. So first I said I wasn't going back to the hospital. A woman from the health department kept calling me. She's very annoying. But I did finally go back. And of course, they were like, "You should have never been sent home." So they took me back to Greensboro and dumped me off at Green Valley again. This time, my blood pressure was really, really low. Like, so low they were scared. My oxygen level was another thing that was so low it scared them. And I refused to be put on a ventilator. I have a DNR. It's not going to change. If God decides it's time for me to come home, I'm going home. But that Tuesday, my temperature hit 105.5. And I literally felt like somebody was trying to cook me. They were trying to cook me from the inside out. I think I know what that pig feels like, being stuck through with a spit. But anyway, so I don't remember much of Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. I know that sometime late Wednesday night, which was a year from today, because it was June 17th, two days before my baby was turning 25, at some point there were nurses and a hospital chaplain praying over me, and the nurse they had me on a cooling sheet, which was weird. The nurse kept going to get cold compresses and going all across my head and my face, because I was sweating from my own body temperature. Sorry, my eyes give me an awful time lately. They don't know if that's like a COVID thing or a cerebral palsy thing. Because it turns out cerebral palsy involves a lot more than you would think. I I would like to skip at least some weird sicknesses that go through. I had the swine flu. Yeah. I got caught by the swine flu. And then last year, I got caught by COVID. But I don't know when my fever broke. I know that I was screaming. And I was begging God to take me home to heaven. As much as I didn't want Jimmy to hear that, he called. Nurse answered the phone, sitting beside me. So he got to hear me screaming tonight. Just whatever fiance wants to hear. We're supposed to be getting married in October last year. But we postponed it because of problems with COVID and travel and all that. We rescheduled it for November of this year. But still dealing with issues from the COVID. I got like the long-term survivor thing they talk about. How like you have it and you get over it, but you don't get over all of it. And they don't know how long-term it's going to last. And my doctor said the fact that my temperature was so high that does damage to the brain and the memory. Which I totally get, because I cannot remember anything. Don't tell me something if you need a reminder. Tell Alexa, tell Siri, but don't tell me. Because I will forget 5 minutes after you tell me. I can't even remember my own thoughts. Crazy. So, that's how today went a year ago. And it's been 12 minutes, and I know you have better things to do than listen to the fat lady talk about being sick. So I'm going to cut it from here, and we will talk about the rest of COVID at some other time. Have a great night, beautiful dolls. I hope to see more people join us. I love you all.